my god, I stained my shirt. I'm literally at work. But I want to talk to God. I talk to God a lot, if I'm being honest. Even when I was in a relationship before, y'all be like, oh, she got out of a relationship, now she's talking to God. I did that a lot with God too. I'm not gonna lie, I said something to him when I was in a relationship, and I was just like, if this ain't meant to be, like, show me, just show me. But I was probably ignoring every fucking sign, everything he was showing me. So now that's why I'm in the situation I'm in now. So let's talk to him. So I thought I'd bring y'all with me, because, like, I don't know, some of y'all need to talk to, I'm casual. So with the relationship I have with him, it's more like, I'm very spiritual. I don't be like praying as if it's like Catholic or Christian. I just talk to who I believe to, because it always works out too. So yeah, now I feel shy because I'm on camera, but I just wanted to say, like, honestly, like, thank you for putting me through this. Like, I feel so ungrateful for, like, what's about to come for me. But honestly, I'm sorry. I just feel bad for being ungrateful and sad and negative. And I feel guilty because I wanted to off myself. And I had courage. And that was scary. That was genuinely scary. But at the end of the day, like, I ran to you and you showed me. And you made me think better. You didn't show me that there is... I'm thinking about my words, because clearly I still feel a certain type of way. But the other day, this was yesterday actually, and I wanted to do it today, but it's raining again. I wanted to go take a run in Manhattan and just run through the city, because I wanted to go for a run, but I didn't want to do it in where I live. So I was just going to go into the city and do it. And for the first time in forever, I was like, damn, I'm not going to be able to do that soon. And it was more of a, like, not a thank God, it was more of a damn type of feeling, you know? And that's why I was just like, oh, I do like New York. I've been preaching the choir that I hate it here, but I do like it here. I just can't grow here no more. There's no more room for me to grow. Where am I going to grow if I did all the growing I already had to do? Granted, I can always do more shit here. It's not like the opportunities are dead. There's opportunities everywhere. But I'm gonna miss New York. And if I finally come back to New York, I want to not feel like I have to escape something. I've been feeling like I have to run and discover and escape my whole life. I'm willing to come back, but oh my god, why does my coworker have to come by? I'm willing to come back, but I'm gonna have to miss it, and I'm gonna want to have to stay. You know? I'm appreciative that I'm very blessed that my path is what it is. And I hate being the salty, negative fucking bitch I am. And I'm sorry for that. recently, the last month was because of the breakup and I've just been sad. But before, it was just because I constantly want it better. I need that feeling back. If I just constantly want it better, and I wanted the person that affected my mood now to do better, just find someone that's willing to do better with you. And just do better for yourself. I feel like I get so involved with other people, and I'm always so worried about other people. It's because I can fix other people and show them a better life. I'm moving to fucking Hawaii. I'm moving to Hawaii. And I do feel guilty about that too. I'm not gonna lie, I feel guilty because of I'm not native to Hawaii. I didn't grow up there. I wasn't born and raised in Hawaii. I'm not Hawaiian. I'm gonna be respectful, give back. I'm gonna work with companies to clean up the beaches and learn and everything. Whatever I can do, I'm gonna do. This is a great opportunity, and I just wanted to say thank you for showing me how quick you work too. That man, he works quick. Because how I didn't break up. How I get out that relationship. I got kicked out the relationship. And I'm moving to Hawaii. I knew about that for almost a month now. For the whole time that me and him been broken up, I knew I was going to Hawaii. Do you see how fast God works? Do you see how fast God works? I don't need a man when I got my man. My man he provides everything for me. Literally, when I had to replace the 4 tires and the 4 brakes on my car, I sound crazy, but God gave me the money. I didn't wake up with the intention of doing that, so the money wasn't there, if I'm being honest. But I still managed to get that $1,000 same day. Because I had the money. The money was already mine. I already had the money. He just had me go look for it. And that's another thing I love about myself. I always set myself up. God will put me in a situation in the past to help me out in the future. And I will forever be grateful for that too. It's okay to feel whatever I feel towards Jeffrey. I'm sorry I aired out his fucking name, but it's a basic ass fucking name. There's a million Jeffrey. I work with 3 of them. It's because I loved him. I'm sad because I loved him and I wanted him to do better. I have to find a space in my heart where I can't hate him for doing better. I can't hate him for doing the better that he was supposed to be doing. And that's okay. I can't hate him for that. Sorry, I'm just checking the time because I am on my lunch break. And that looks unflattering. That looks very... Hold on, guys. I have a little tank top on. Oh, not my little... I don't like the way that looks. I'm not big, y'all. Trust. It's 1:08. I got some time. But that was a good conversation. It wasn't too long. A little self-realization. But that's usually just how I talk to him. Sometimes it's in my head. Sometimes I look for answers because I need signs like that. So I will come up with something that only me and him will know. For instance, how many times do you see a purple car on the street? I'll be like, hey, you. I don't know. I don't know. I talk to him like a friend. I don't know. It's weird. Because, when you be like, okay, I'm a pray. People be like, no, I got to talk to you. God knows who I am. God knows me. And I'm sorry if I'm not being respectful, but he knows me. He knows who I am. It's not like he doesn't know who I am. But you know what's also scary? The devil knows who I am too. And last night, I had a crazy thought. I'm not going to share it. It was like an action. It wasn't like a off myself thought. It was like it was just the devil, because I was just, I caught myself. I was like, what the fuck? I was just like, what the hell? I sound crazy. But I trust. I'm just very spiritual, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, but like I was saying, like, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna stop talking about my ex, but like when I needed to pass my real estate exam and I was anxious about the test. All right, don't laugh at me, and like, this is like so unserious to go to God about, but I was just like, if I pass the test, like, show me. I asked him to show me a brown bear. Where the hell am I going to see a brown bear in the city? There ain't no brown bears walking around town. So, long and behold, I started feeling delusional because they started popping up on like my Instagram feed, like brown like teddy bears. Like, there'll be drawings, or like they'll be on like someone's t-shirt. Like, someone would be like posted up on Instagram, and there'll be like a brown teddy bear on their shirt. And I started feeling crazy. And then I was just like, God, that's when I started talking to, I went back to him about that same conversation. And I was just like, God, I saw that. Was that you? And then I started seeing sculptures, because I'm in a city. I'm not going to see brown bears. And then I started seeing brown bears. And then the day I got this tattoo, it's, yeah, y'all know what this is. The day I got that tattoo, right in front of the tattoo shop, right in between the doors, there were two brown bear statues. And I was with my friend, so I didn't say anything. And that was something between me and God. I didn't say that out loud until after the fact. That was over a year ago. So yeah, I didn't say anything about after the fact. So the day I went to go get this tattoo, the brown bears were in front of the door. And when I walked in, there was a brown, like, teddy bear there too, like a little squishmallow that was a brown teddy bear, and it had a 6-pack, and that's why it caught my attention, because I was like, look at it, like, you know. I found out I passed the test that day, and I got this tattoo. I didn't get the tattoo because of that. I got the tattoo drawn on me, and like, it was done and it was complete. And my friend at the time was working on getting her real estate license, and she was like, can you show me like how to like sign in to find out your results? And I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll show you, with no intention to find out if I passed or failed or not. And that's how I found out I passed. And that was such a great feeling. And the first person I thanked was God, because he's been telling me all week. And if you don't want to believe in, like, it was hard for me to like believe in God, because if you guys are listening to the words I'm saying God. I'm not saying Jesus. I'm not saying Mary. It's a little hard for me to connect with those people, since those feel like stories of a timeline. To me, I'm going straight to God. I'm going straight to who created the universe. I'm going to the man with the highest energy of them all, because I'm spiritual. I'm not, short answer, I'll be like, yeah, I'm Catholic, but at the end of the day, there's a whole bunch of twists and turns in how I believe. But I don't go to Catholic church. I'm not even baptized. And that's the real tea. But thank you for talking to God with me. I'm gonna post this, and I feel really good. I feel like really good about myself right now. I'm such a girl for sipping coffee and talking to God. But he was probably up there with his wine. That was Jesus. That's great. But no, that was great. You see how great you feel afterwards? And this is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. I got mocha. Oof, alright, but I'm gonna head on out. It was nice doing this with you guys. I'll see y'all maybe in a few hours.